Okay, we are recording. So on the left we have the content management system at back end, and on
Hmm.
the right is we have the website as it appears currently.
Okay.
So we're going to log in. I also have an instruction manual that I will be forwarding to you after the meeting
Okay.
that I've
Perfect.
created with just the um, basic instructions on how to update the site, and it'll give you the login information as well.
Okay.
Now, have you tried to log in? I set you up as administrator.
Not yet. No.
Okay. You did get the activation email though, right?
Yep.
And did you create a password for yourself?
No, not yet. I just.
Okay, you have to do that.
Okay.
And once you do that, then you'll be able to access what I'm about to show you here. So I'm just going to log in. And the only tab you're interested in is the CMS tab.
Okay.
That's where the entire contents of the website appear. So this is your table of contents pretty much as your site
Yep.
appears.
Yep.
So if you click on the plus sign, it'll expand the area.
Yep.
And then you can see all this is every single page that is on your website.
Okay.
So in particular, you're looking to do basic updates. What kind of updates would you be doing most?
I think this is to be able to literally cut and paste new content into the pages as it gets reviewed and reduced. Because what our the biggest sort of concern was with the updates to the new site is just reducing a lot of the heavier content load, and creating a bit more of a concise um, section of pages. So either removing sections entirely because they're being truncated together in some cases, or just updating the content that's on the page so that it's not stale. So I don't really think that, like, I think if there's, if we need a graphic added, perhaps I could do it, but I
Oh
don't want
no,
to mess any.
the graphics should be done by us
Yeah, okay,
to remain
perfect.
maintain consistency, and there's a real particular way that those things have to be done.
Yeah, okay,
Content is
perfect.
all,
So it would just
all
be like text copy.
pardon?
It would just be then like text copy.
Okay, in particular, let's pick a page that you think you might be doing more work in.
Okay, just one sec. Let me.
The fee schedule has to be updated periodically.
Yes.
So why don't we start with the fee schedule?
Okay.
So on the website here on the right, I could see that the fee schedule is under membership, and then fee
Yep.
schedule is the name of the page.
Okay.
So over here, I'll just close these up again. Over here, we'll go to membership
Yep.
and fee schedule.
Okay.
And I always right click on it, like you can just hover your cursor over it, right click, and then I open it in a new tab. And
Okay,
the reason
perfect.
I do that is because if I just click on it, it'll open in this page. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I click the back button, everything has collapsed again.
Okay.
So I always like to know where I was. So I
Yep,
just open
perfect.
it in a new page. When you open it in a new page, this is what you will see. And when you run your cursor over this section, you'll see the word edit
Mm-hmm.
throughout. And that's the section that you can you see that?
Yep, I can see that.
Then when you click in it, it changes to your working window.
Okay.
So all you need to do, if for example Niagara changes their fee to 228, you just 228. Click
Okay.
OK, click Save down in the bottom left, and then in
Yep.
the right, when you refresh the page,
Perfect.
it's
Okay.
Niagara 228, and it's instant.
Okay.
So all of your
Okay.
changes will take effect immediately.
Okay, perfect.
Take that back to 18 and save. So you always save in the bottom left corner.
Okay.
Never, I don't know, up here, don't ever use those. So it's
Okay.
this one down here in the bottom left.
Okay.
So that's how to do a very simple um, change.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some of the content that you're going to want to remove, again, if you give me an example, then we can do it now, and because I don't want to remove anything that's
Okay, I'm just taking a
not.
look at my document here with my notes. So just one sec.
Ah, well, new
So
map.
I have, oh,
Sorry.
sorry. So, like, one of the recommendations I'm making is under um, academic programs, if you go over to the content management side, or yeah, or there. So under academic programs, um, I'm making the recommendation that if you go to chartered management program under, yeah, that perhaps some of those sections can be combined into one page. So if you just click on, let's see, Introduction to Management.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah.
So see how it's small, like the content there is
There's not a bunch of
short?
content on the one page.
No. So and then if you go to academic programs again and go to the CMP again, you can see managerial communications underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
So again, pretty small, right? So when you showed me before that you had like the ability to create like the plus signs, underneath the titling, what I'm recommending, just because if you go back to the academic programs nav item again and just roll over CMP, like there's a lot of content in there, all the way down to organizational behavior. And so what I was suggesting was that perhaps there was one page created. So there's a CMP overview page there,
Which
which
which has quite a bit of content on it already.
yeah, and I think it was edited, right? That
I
was
did edit
the
it yesterday.
yeah, yeah. So this is the new one, right? So I
That's
don't want to add those courses to this, but what I wanted to do was perhaps create one, so underneath the CMP overview, that perhaps we change it to, like corporate education or something like that. And then within the corporate education page, there's intro to management, managerial communications, business law, all of those items that are there,
so you want to
instead of
create
having
okay. So you want like we've got a CMP overview page, and then you want to create another page called
maybe
corporate.
corporate education, something
Oh,
like that. I'm waiting for Matt to confirm. Like I have a call with him after our call today to go over some of these suggested changes and see what he would like to implement. But
okay.
I'm trying to what I consider truncate some of the sections that are very long or lengthy where I can.
Okay.
So I figured
I have a
in
suggestion.
yep.
On that page, on this overview page, you could put it in blue, like another
hmm
title like this at the bottom. Call it corporate. What is it again?
I just said corporate education,
Corporate
yeah.
education, and then just make a list of
hmm
all of the ones that are here, and then just link to those pages. Then we can actually hide these pages in the back end,
Yep.
and you only then have this page without a.
Okay. I see. Okay, so it would be chartered management program, and then down underneath fees on the actual page is where you're suggesting you would
Underneath
put,
here. I
yeah,
but like we could just do it now, is because no, it's not a live site. So that's
yeah, yeah,
academic programs, chartered management. That's this one right here, and it's overview. So we'll go here, and at the bottom of this page,
yeah,
you could do then called corporate education,
yeah,
and then we highlight that, and you want to make this is actually a good progress. Uh,
yeah.
so we just show you how to do this. Then with you can choose your headings, and it'll show
Okay,
you
perfect,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
perfect.
it'll show you what
Okay,
they look like. But we do
Yep.
another, I think we generally, heading number one is for the top, but because this is
Yep.
another major heading, we'll just
Yep.
make it heading number one. So corporate
Okay.
education.
Okay.
And then we can just make like a bullet list with all of
Yep.
these.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of them. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just gonna do this real quick because it's easier for me.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I can follow along.
Okay, good. So here we got the first one is Introduction to Management. We'll just write that Introduction to Management. The next one is Managerial Communications, Canadian Business Law, Managerial Accounting, Managerial Finance, Strategic Policy Analysis, Managerial Marketing,
Mm-hmm.
Organizational Behavior.
Yep.
So those are our ones we have. We take them all, highlight them, and then we go into the bullet list up here. Or you can do a
Mm-hmm.
numbered list, whichever you prefer.
Um, doesn't matter. Bullet's probably fine. I don't want them to
Okay, so
think
then
of
we
in
just
any
bullet
specific
list
order.
here. So these are
Yep.
all of your formatting tools.
Yep. Yep.
And here's your, if you wanted to indent it, this is an indent.
Okay.
Indent, outdent. So we'll use the, so here we have corporate edu. We've got all of them here. That's perfect. So we've got
Yep.
Introduction to Management, which we can do two ways. I think we'll do it, I'll show you this way.
Yep, that's fine.
Introduction to Management, open that in a new tab. In Settings,
Mm-hmm.
you'll need to know what to do with settings sometimes too, because you'll need to know to show in menu or not show in menu.
Okay.
And it really enabled means that if you click the link, you can see that you can get to the page.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is unclicked, then your link doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay. And show in
Yep.
menu is just that. Do you want it to show up in the menu?
Yeah.
Eventually,
Okay.
we don't want it to show up in the menu because we're going to be just having the one.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
So we will click do not show in menu
Yep.
and then we'll save.
Okay.
So see, that's what happens when you,
Yeah.
that's why I always like to open it in a new window.
Yep.
Okay, so it's Introduction to Management. And your link for that is right here.
Okay.
Academic Introduction to Management. Unfortunately, actually, let me make my page bigger and then I'll see it. There it is. There we go. That's our link.
Yep.
What's in the brackets? So you copy that.
Yep.
I've highlighted Introduction to Management. I click on the
Mm-hmm.
link tool
Yep.
and I paste it in.
Okay.
It is a relative link. You're familiar with relative and relative links?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means if you just put a slash in front of it, it would change to other. You would only use HTTP if you're leading to another website.
Okay.
But pages that are within your website are
Yep.
always other,
Okay.
and they start with a slash and then your link.
Yeah. Okay.
So then click OK.
Perfect.
And so let's just save that for now.
Okay.
And then we'll look it over here and we'll see what we have. So this is what your page looks like now. And then when you click on Introduction to
Okay.
Management, it takes us there.
Perfect. Okay. Yep.
So we can still leave the pages as they are.
Yep.
And if you look here under academic programs, Introduction to Management is gone because we had it not showing in the menu
Yes.
anymore.
Yes.
So do you want me to go ahead and do that with the rest of them?
Yes, I think that's a great idea. And
Okay.
I'll and then when I talk to Matt after this, I can show him what I mean by some of these sections, and that might help us reduce other areas also.
Okay.
I just feel that sometimes there's an unnecessary volume of pages.
Oh, I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So from a user's perspective, I think it's more convenient if it's located in one area and they can access the different information that way. So I'm trying to make as many of those recommendations as possible where I understand the content can be
Right. Okay.
truncated, but in
I
some
think this is
cases
a
not.
good way to go.
Yep.
So the next one will be managerial communications. We can also get the link this way.
Yep.
Managerial communications all the way to the
The forward
first
slash.
forward
Yep.
slash.
Okay.
We copy that. Managerial communications, link it.
Perfect.
And when you have the slash in front, it automatically changes to other.
Okay,
If
perfect.
you're missing the slash, it'll keep the HTTP and then your link won't work.
Okay, yeah.
So click OK. And then we have Canadian business law. Canadian business law. That is this. And link. Okay. Managerial accounting. It's a wonderful system. It's brilliantly easy to use. The content management system. Very
Okay.
intuitive. Managerial finance. Yeah, there are differences between an absolute link and a relative link.
Mm-hmm.
Relative link is like this, where you just have
Yeah.
part of your website. If you keep the whole thing, it makes your website. Um, it doesn't load as efficiently, and it's prone to error.
Okay.
And that's why within your website, you just use a relative link.
Okay.
If you're going to another website, always then use the absolute link with the HTTP. Okay, and link managerial marketing. Okay, link. And then there's some things we're going to need to do after that. And then we have organizational behavior. Organizational behavior. Link. Okay, and I'm going to save it. Now we don't want
So,
pages to.
sorry, just down at the bottom where it says corporate education. So I actually made an error there that the corporate education on on that page should say uh, let's see. I had a few suggestions. I had program overview or available courses.
Okay,
Courses
corporate
available, I
education.
think.
Available courses.
Yeah,
Available.
no, yeah, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can just change the words corporate education to available courses
Okay.
instead of corporate education because that was meant for something else. Sorry.
Oh, alrighty. You didn't want to have, for example, any text underneath corporate education then or anything like that.
Um, Not at this point. I'll see what Matt says, but if you just change corporate education, yeah, to available courses, yeah, for now. And then if he wants me to change it, that's fine. But corporate education wasn't quite right, so
Okay. So
that's
let's
fine.
go back to the overview page. So here we have all of our courses. If you click on any one of them, it takes you to the page.
Perfect.
Now,
Okay.
we don't want them to appear in the side navigation anymore. We don't want these to appear.
No.
So what we're going to do is, I've already done that with this one. We're going to open up managerial communications and go into settings and unclick show in menu.
Okay.
That's it. Then close it and just go to the next one. Settings, don't show in menu. Oh, and that's another thing I should show you. When you do anything in the settings tab,
Mm-hmm.
always then click the save up here in the top
Yes.
right. For content, it's the bottom left.
Okay.
For when you're doing settings, it's the top right.
Okay.
And I've got that in my instruction manual that I will forward to you after.
No problem. Thank you.
Save. And then there's going to be one other thing we're going to need to do. Okay, so now if we go over here and refresh, the only thing that shows up is the overview. We're not going to need that anymore.
No, we're not.
So what we're going to need to do is take everything that's in the overview page go into source. That gives you all your code.
Yep.
And you just highlight everything, select all,
Yep.
copy it.
Mhm.
I'm just going to move that over to the side and paste it into that page.
Okay.
And that's the other thing. When you create a new page, I'll show that to you. When a new page is created, and this isn't a new
Mhm.
page, it's just that it has no content,
Yep.
you get something that looks like this, and you have to click in this area. You click Add
Okay.
Item,
Okay.
then you click on Text/Image,
Okay.
and there you have a new page. Click on Source, and we
Yep.
just paste in our text and click Save.
Okay.
Now, on this page, Settings, it was a redirect to the Overview page. But we're not going to need the redirect anymore because all
Okay.
of our content's going to be on this page now.
Yep.
So I'm going to remove the redirect. It's going to show in menu, that's fine. And we're going to click Save. And then we want to remove, well, actually, what we're going to do is we're just going
Hide it. Yeah.
to, we could either delete it altogether because the content already exists.
Mhm.
Do you want to do that? Because the content already exists on this page. And if you ever wanted to do an overview page again, we could just add the page. Or would you
Okay.
rather that we just hide it? What do you
I
prefer?
think just hide it until I talk to Matt. It should be
Okay.
fine, but let's just hide it just in case so we don't add extra work for
So
ourselves.
then we'll have settings. We don't enable it and don't show in menu.
Okay.
So it's completely disabled.
Okay.
Click save. So now when we go over to our website here, we've got there, just the one page.
Perfect.
And that didn't take too long.
No, that's great.
And
That's
I don't know if I think you're going to really enjoy working with it. It's very, very simple.
yeah.
Um,
I think it's much cleaner that way. So now, is there anything that was linking to that CMP overview page now that has to be redirected to this landing page?
it depends. You'd have to go through the whole website. And let's see, under none of these, I don't think would have anything about that.
I know that from the home page they're being directed. It was directed to there.
Oh,
So
okay.
so we'll just have to make sure that whatever.
So something was being directed to this page. Then we're going to have to create a link. We're going to create a redirect then, which means we'll have to enable it.
Oh, okay.
So we'll create the redirect will be to this page right here.
Yep.
So we'll need this link. Copy that. Redirect. Okay, so we have a redirect. It's enabled. Save. Because now let's go to the home page. So here we go. This one.
Yep.
Oh, it's not functional right now anyway, so that's good.
Oh, okay.
These actually will come in. They're not functional at the moment, which means we didn't really need to make the redirect, but now you know how to do one anyway.
Yeah, there might be other areas of the site where something is linking to it.
Okay, we'll just keep
So
it
just
that way.
yeah, just to make sure. So, but yeah, so the so that was one section that I was looking at having truncated also. Um,
Actually, I'm going to change that because it's not really a whole new category here. Available courses, I'm going to make it into heading 3. I think that would look better. Do you think that's better or?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because that's really just the heading for the page,
Mm-hmm.
but I thought it was because it was going to be like 2 major headings, but this is part of that, so it's part of the same content, really. Here's your 4 courses. And okay. So is there any, to make links, maybe, well, we know how to do links now because I've just shown you how to do links. But if you want to update a PDF, for example, if you want to load a PDF,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to link to that, we can just do, for example, here, please note, and you would go to your link tool
Mm-hmm.
and you would click on the upload tab.
Okay.
To find your document, you want to choose your file. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
find it, and I have a sample PDF right here.
Okay.
So I'll just double click that, and then I want to send it to the server.
Okay.
And then I want to go to Target. All PDFs should be opened in window blank, new
Yeah.
window
Okay.
blank, and then just click OK. Then if we hit save, and then I go over here, refresh, here's our link, please note,
Mm-hmm.
and there's our PDF.
Okay. Perfect.
And that's all PDFs end up on the main site's default uploads files, and I'll show you where you can find that. So if we go back here, I'm just going to unlink it, which is this one here. I'll save. I'm back in. So if I wanted to link again anywhere or find a document that I had, I can
Mm-hmm.
go to the link tool and I can go to Browse Server.
Okay.
And that will take me to the CK Finder. This is where all of your files are kept.
Okay.
The file that we just uploaded was sample PDF, and it is in the main files folder. Sample PDF. So it's going to be all the way down the bottom because it's alphabetical.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are, sample PDF. Oh, I did this already when I did the last. I'll just delete it. When we did the last tutorial on this, I had one as well. So I'm just going to delete the sample PDF because you don't need it to clog up
Nope.
space in the back. So delete. But your boardroom stuff, for example, all of your boardroom files
Mm-hmm.
here's your boardroom. Open it, and here are your board files.
Okay.
You click on that, that's where you'll find everything. It's very easy to find the files that you want. Um, boardroom stuff.
So I think there'll likely be another training session where our administrator or the CIM administrator, Jennifer, may receive some training because she would be responsible for updating that type of content.
Okay.
So I like I said, I have a call with Matt after you and I speak today, and I'm just going to be going over, what it is that he's hoping for in terms of an ideal user scenario and support, because I think Jennifer's capable of doing the minutes or updating the calendar, news and events, that kind of stuff, right?
All
That's
right.
her area. Matt will likely be supplying me with updated content. So any content, like text content that I can update, I will update. Anything functionality or additional, I may ask for support from you at this time. But I
Okay.
think,
Yeah,
but I
absolutely.
think for the
I've got no problem with that at all.
yeah, so I have quite a list to go through in terms of where I'm hoping we can uh, reduce some of the content on the site. So you've updated some pages. I think you sent me an email that you had updated some
Yeah.
content, correct?
Yesterday, for example, I just took this one out of the trash because I was finished with it. But this is
Yeah.
something Betty sent to me yesterday. So this was the benefits and services. So if I go, let's go back to our benefits and services. And that was under membership, benefits and services.
Yep.
And for example, she had content that she wanted changed. And actually, a lot of content was changed. I think everything on this page was changed.
Yep.
Um, here we have. So for example, if you've got this content that you want to change
Mhm.
from to the new stuff, you just highlight what's in your Word document,
Yep.
copy, you go into your working file,
Yep.
highlight it, and then you click on the paste as plain text tool.
Okay.
And then in the window that pops up, you place your text, you click OK, and that's how you replace the text.
Okay.
Don't just paste it in
Okay.
because it will take whatever formatting was in your Word document and post it and apply it.
Yep.
and you don't want to do that because this website has it has CSS
Styles. Yep. Yep.
formatting,
Yep. Okay.
and you don't want to override that because then it makes you lose the continuity of your site, you know,
Okay.
in terms of formatting, and it can be sometimes a very slight change that most people wouldn't know, but it really clogs up the back. It clogs up the code with
Yep.
extra things that aren't needed.
Yep. That's fine.
So we'll just leave it like that. But that's just how you update content. It's just in the um,
So you did update with Betty's content that she sent yesterday then?
all of these
Okay.
things I changed yesterday.
Okay.
There were a couple of things I think I wanted her to. I did send her a message about one thing, and I don't think she got back to me on it. Let me just go back here to this. It was under membership. Was it this one? It wasn't that one. It was. Could have been chartered management program. Sorry.
I had sent you these documents though too, or I had sent them to Michael. Did you get them?
Yeah, I got them. I mean, I thought it was. Was it you who sent them? I thought it was Betty who sent them to me yesterday.
No, I think well, it wasn't yesterday, but it was a few days ago when I had sent them to Michael. Yeah, that's what I sent. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's okay. Yeah. Maybe Betty resent them. I didn't see that email,
this
but
one. You know what? It could have been you.
yeah,
It just everything comes in, and I don't always remember who sent it, but
that's okay.
it's done. There was somewhere where I posted something, and I thought it was the C Manager page. Can't remember now.
What did you post?
I posted. Oh, no, maybe it wasn't the C Manager. Maybe it was membership types. No, where was it?
Certified in management,
Yeah,
right
it
there.
was.
Right there.
I think it
Yeah.
was this one. No, darn it! I wish I could remember where it was because there was one page where there was a link that led to the exact same page,
Oh,
and it was something that looked like this. Where else did I post this? I posted almost the identical text somewhere else. Where was that? Is it over here? Was it here? Yeah, it was this one. It was this page. Chartered Management Program. That link leads directly
distance,
to this page. It doesn't
distance
lead it.
education CMP program.
Yeah, you can see it down here in the bottom.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the screen, it says academic programs / chartered management program CMP overview. So that's where the overview page redirected back to this page. Oh, wait a second. It
Hmm.
does lead to the overview page. Nope, that's what we have. Nope, it leads to the correct page. But it
So
leads to itself.
yeah,
And I don't think it needed to have the link there, but it was in the instructions.
yeah, that's strange. Let me just see. Why is distance education CMP program? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it's. I don't see.
I mean, I can remove that link right now because it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-mm, I'm not sure why it does that. To be honest,
Academic. Yeah, it was. I just did exactly as it showed
yeah,
on the
yeah.
chat.
If you, yeah, I think maybe if we remove. Uh,
We can remove the link. Actually, just take it like that and just remove the link, and then we can just put in brackets afterwards. See available courses below.
yeah, I have to. I'm going to confirm with Matt what that link is supposed to go to, or if there is anything that exists for it. Because that's not correct. Yeah. So,
Should I leave the see available courses below or just leave that out?
oh, sorry.
I just put that in because I figured it would just direct people to, you know.
Yeah, it's because it's talking about course delivery. So continuing education courses at colleges or distance education, see, yeah, maybe see available. Yeah, we'll leave that for now, and I'll confirm with Matt. I'll review this page with him.
Okay. So if we refresh over here, the link is gone.
Okay, and then I have I'm just taking a look at the yeah. So I think the resources tab in the nav
Mm-hmm.
uh, currently has a plus sign
Mm-hmm.
for so it has publications and it has the Canadian. So if you click on publications uh, itself, like CIM publications, not the Canadian manager, if you click on that, yeah.
It leads to publications.
Yeah, so then, so
Okay.
what I'm thinking is that this menu, because it is a bit awkward how it flies out to the left. So I think what we can do is in the resources, uh, leave CIM publications in the list and get rid of the Canadian manager pop out. Do you know what I mean? Um, and then advertise with us and become an author are actually additional items in the resources dropdown. And then this fly out menu doesn't even need to exist.
Well, oh, I see. So you want advertise with us and become an author just to be under
Under,
actual
yeah,
resources.
yeah.
Okay.
And
So
and
let's.
then Canadian manager doesn't need to be a page. We just have CIM publications. And if there's any additional ones after, which there isn't right now at all,
Okay.
then we can add them in here. But right now it's not necessary to have that fly out
All
menu.
right. So we'll do the same thing. We'll take Canadian Manager, open that up, and take all the content, copy, and put it into the CIM publications.
Which I think it's already there. Oh, maybe not.
No, no. CIM publications was a redirect.
Okay, I see.
You have to have it as a redirect, otherwise,
Okay.
that's just the way the system works. So I'm just going to take away the redirect then, save, and then we want to. So Canadian Manager, then I will just take. Oh, I've got that open over here, so I will just save. Go to Settings. Do not show menu. Do not enable.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's not going to be linked to from anywhere else, right?
No.
Okay. So we've got that. Then we want advertise with us and become an author to not be under this, but just be under resources.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just refresh the page here. Under resources, CIM. We have then, we want to take this and move it out just a little
Okay.
bit. And this is always a teensy bit tricky. Takes a little bit of fiddling sometimes. Actually, I just want it under resources, so we'll just do that. We want it under resources, but we want it where in the.
Put publications first, and then let's see.
Do you want managers resources or do you want the advertise with us and become an author next?
I think advertise with us can go to the bottom. Like white papers doesn't exist right
No,
now,
I know, but
so
it's just a
yeah,
page
yeah, yeah,
that was there. It's just been disabled.
yeah. That's fine.
It's at well, you can
Yeah.
just disable that. It just didn't show a menu, but you could get to it if you needed to. So we'll just save that. We'll disable it. And so you want advertise with us to be down here and become
Yep.
an author.
In between managers and yeah, there we go.
Okay, so when you do that, you just change things. You click
Yep.
save page order.
Where? Sorry.
Save page order in the green
Oh,
button.
save page order. Okay. Yep.
So to move something, you just put your cursor on it, click,
Yep.
and just move it
Okay.
to where you want it to be. and then save the page order. So then we go over here and refresh our page, our resources. We've got CIM publications, which is,
Yep.
and then you've got
Yep.
your manager's resources, become an author, and advertise with us.
Yep. Perfect. That's much better.
Yeah, and it's super easy to do that, to move things around like that.
Okay. Let me just see. So that's great. So I'm basically just trying to remove those extra pluses, right?
Okay, that's what you're trying to do then.
Because I think if the menu doesn't have the extra pluses, so one of the things that Matt was concerned about was, and he's viewing this on a relatively, wide, nice monitor. When he clicks on the menu, the menu lists were going down so far down the page that you can't even see anything, and like
Right.
it's a bit distracted.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're
so if I can
streamlining the whole thing, really. It's
Yes, and that's it's a better user experience. So the other one that I'm noticing that we have a double is the corporate sponsorship
yeah,
page under organization.
yeah. I just saw that in the, and I wondered when I was doing it. I thought that would be good if it was just
Yeah,
one page, but that's not how they had it. So we could do both items on the one page.
yeah. I'm just trying to look and see like what the because when you go to corporate sponsorship, there's currently nothing on that page. It's redirected to corporate programs,
Correct.
and so I think we can just have um, corporate.
It's
Yeah,
not a
I
lot
think.
of content,
Pardon me. No, it's not. Yeah.
so you can put
Um,
both on this page.
yes, I think that would be better, please.
So we've got the one, that's the one, and employee programs, source, copy it all, and then just paste beneath that, and then save. Then what we'll need to do is take away the redirect here, and then we can just, we'll disable it and hide it as well. Disable and hide. So when we go over here and refresh, it was under organization, corporate sponsorship, now has both.
Perfect. Okay.
Actually,
And
what
then
we
so
could
then,
do is change that just a little teeny bit,
okay.
because your title for this page is corporate sponsorship, right?
Hmm.
So we'll call it corporate sponsorship. And
Hmm.
then we'll change this from heading 2 to heading 3. And then this will also become heading 3 and save it. There, that's better.
Perfect. That's great. We're making such great progress. Because
It's
now, like organizationally is where I need to. That's my job, right? And then content is Matt, uh, and so I'm making recommendations where I think things need to be streamlined. Now, members only is a mess.
it is.
Um,
It is. It truly is. Yeah.
so I'm just going to look at my document here because I've made um, some suggestions here. So, okay, let's see. Um, so I had made the recommendation that perhaps, uh, if we just roll, I'm just going to look over members only on here. So that maybe there were new categories such as membership services, which would include like renewal and update. Um,
So you're then going to want to create a new page.
yeah, so I'm just trying to look at my notes here. So uh, let's see.
I'll show you how to create a new page.
Okay.
Um, so under members only, if you follow that along the side, there's
Yep.
got this little thing here with the pen. That's your
Yep.
edit. To edit that members only page. The
Yep.
X is to delete the page. And the little blue one in the middle is to add a page to that section.
Okay.
We want to add a page. So we're going to just hover your cursor over that, right
Yep.
click, open a new tab. Here we have a whole new page set up. So we want to call it, what was the page you wanted to call?
I had membership services.
Membership services. So what happens when you type this is the title that appears in the top part up here.
Yep.
This is your URL slug, which is actually membership services is what's going to appear right here.
Yep.
This part here is what's going to appear right there
Okay.
on your website.
Okay. Yep.
So that's your link to your page.
Okay.
It's under the members only section, and your template is either boardroom default chapter, French default no share. That's if no share would be if you don't want this at the bottom, and that's really only used in boardroom stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So really, you're just going to use the default page.
Okay.
And do we want to enable it? Yes. Do we want to show it in the menu?
Yes.
Okay. So let me click save. I'm just going to give it a title. We're just going to call this membership services coming soon, because I'm going to let you populate it. So give it a heading 1. We'll save it. And that's it. So where do we want that to go? If I refresh this page now, members only, here's our membership services. Everything, any page that you add automatically gets put to the bottom. So then you can just move it to wherever you want.
Okay.
And then just click Save Page Order. Is that going to be the first page you want to see under members only?
I'm not sure. I'm just looking at my document here. Just sorry, just one second. Okay.
Okay, because the members only actually, it works out well. Members only leads you to here. And this overview page has everything that's on this list. You see?
Yes. Yeah, I see
So if you're
that.
going to add that, then there has to be
Hold on. Okay, so hold on a second. So when was this members only page created?
when
What
I populated the site.
Okay, so we
Actually,
created
you
a
know
member.
what? I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's just a thought I just had. We could just dispense with all of these
Yeah.
because
I
just
don't
double check here. Connections. Well, membership services we don't need now. If we take it out,
Yeah, see, membership services is actually, I apologize. It should go under membership above it, the other nav item.
well, we can
So
just do that too. So you've got under
just drag it,
membership
yeah, just
services.
drag it under there and just stick it in there for now. And then I was thinking about different ways of organizing that content.
Okay.
So yeah,
There
so
we go.
members only is an area that Doug is reviewing. But I mean, the we don't, when you click on the plus sign and you have that massive long list, it's unnecessary if you have this, uh, this page here,
Yeah.
members only page.
I
So
want to double check that everything is there. I'm sure it is, but we've got connections. Okay, membership services. I have to refresh because I moved it. So here we go. Connections, update your member, should
yep,
record, renew. What's this? Management careers,
yeah,
management directive, national committee, upcoming meetings. The next one would be previous period. Yep.
yeah, national meeting minutes,
Period. National minutes, national business
national.
plan, national motions, state director's report, Canadian. Yep. Advertising, rules of order, archive. Yep. They're all here, including the link to the boardroom.
The virtual,
If you click
perfect.
on any one of them, it takes you to the correct page.
Yeah, great. Okay, yeah. So let's just remove the the plus then because it's not needed there, right?
Okay, we will need then, what we'll do is just each of these pages, we would just do not show in menu. That's it.
Okay.
So I'll just go through and do that. Because you want the pages still to load, so you want them to still be enabled, right? Renew your membership. That's a form I think that needs to be done. Management careers. Yeah, that was a very long section. I think
Mm-hmm.
I decided that I'd give it an overview page. I just thought that would be cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with HTML at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to show you something else. Okay, so that is that. If we just click refresh. Members only. The plus should go because what is under members only? No, nothing. So why is there a plus sign? I think that plus sign is something that is done by the programmer because this is hard coded in.
Mm-hmm.
So I can ask him just to remove that plus sign because we're just going to have members only, and it's going to lead to this, which will
Mm-hmm.
just be your guide to that section.
Okay.
So I'll make a note to ask the programmer to do that. Okay. So yeah. So now you've eliminated that drop down, and I think
Yes.
that's it. You don't have any extra superfluous. You don't have any third navigation items. Just two, one, two. So it's very clean. But going
Mm-hmm.
forward, if you want to do anything like that, that's the way to go.
Mm-hmm. So the membership services was so the benefits and services is one category. I'm just looking at it.
Benefits and services has quite a bit of information on that page because you've got all the logos underneath.
Mm-hmm. I just wonder if the title's accurate. Should just be overview, to be honest, but because it doesn't talk about, I mean, it has partners, discounts, and promotions. Like, I'm
That's
just
the
trying,
benefits of it.
yeah. Um, because membership services would be like membership types, right? Membership categories.
Well, here's membership types.
So I've got membership types, membership categories, um,
Hmm.
international credentials, fee schedule. Hmm. I'm going to go through this with Matt and find out if there's a way to retitle some of this stuff. To me,
Sorry.
the fact that this fee schedule I understand it's a lot of content, so it needs to be on its own. The join should be the strongest call to action, right? In terms of it lives on its own and it has such little content on it and links to the application forms and
There is something you can do. You can do what I think would be nice if under benefits and services on every page, like for under benefits and services and membership types and categories.
hmm
I think those three in particular. Well, no, that we do have the join up here, right?
yes, yeah, yeah, exactly. So I guess it's okay. I mean, I just want to make sure that it's strong, but I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way to put in the membership, the items, but
I think it's useful to have it here still. If people
hmm
don't see it there and they're looking through it, then they can
hmm
still access it. But we could add like might be overkill.
Can we put the brochure that we created on the join page? Can we put a little image
Yeah,
of it
we
and a
absolutely
link to the PDF?
could.
Do you have that file?
This one here.
No, it's a brochure. I'm not sure if
Oh,
it was ever provided to you guys.
I
We
may
we
not
created
have
a
it,
we
but
created a marketing.
I think that would be very helpful. I could put it
Okay.
like make like an image here, which would also link to it. So when you
Yeah.
click
So
on it,
just
it links to the brochure. I think that'd be a really great idea. If you want to
am
send
I
it to
able?
me, I can do that.
Yeah. Am I able to send it to you in this meeting?
I don't think so. I think you'd have to send it to me via email.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One sec.
And then I have to uh, make the image in Photoshop and everything,
Oh, okay.
and that's the other thing. Any images um, are very specifically formatted for the web.
I
And,
feel like this document is on the site, so just let me quickly
okay.
check because I thought it was already added to the site somewhere, but let me
Well,
just.
do you know what it's called?
It's the Chartered Manager um, brochure. I'm just
Sorry,
one sec. Sorry, I don't know why.
Chartered
Mm,
Manager brochure. Then let me try to find it in. Oh, so
Download the manager for information. No, that's the competency framework. Uh, maybe not. So you have the competency framework, um, but I don't know that you have the brochure then. Okay, so it was called, well, the file name was like a date, and then it was like, uh, brochure A final print, brochure A final web.
well, I might have changed the name of it to
Yeah.
post it.
Um, so,
There's something here saying application. Here's a brochure, but I don't know what that is. View. Is it? That's not it. No.
no.
Program welcome.
Okay, so here.
Brochure. Let's see what that one looks like. Is it this one?
Yes, that one. Yeah.
Excellent. That's a brilliant thing for that view. So you just right click on the one that you want, just click view, and then you get to see what it looks like. So that's the
Perfect.
one.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to rename it. I'm just going to want the what we've called it here.
Mhm.
But I am going to need to. I'm going to need to download it actually because I'm going to need to make an image of it, and I'll do that after. But I know what it's called,
Mhm.
so I'll do that after our meeting.
Okay.
Is it?
So the question I had then there was some uh, content. So the brochure is a marketing piece that they have. So I think putting it anywhere where we're talking about the chartered managers is a good idea, and specifically the join CIM, so that it's available for download. The other thing that we were looking at is having it on the homepage. And I know you said someone else is editing the homepage, but so we have the Canadian Manager magazine link on the bottom of the homepage.
Become
So
a
there's
member.
a couple of things.
I
Pardon
don't
me,
know.
sorry?
I don't know where become a member will lead to. I mean, I think these are sort of things that.
I sent that in one of my emails, I think, on the uh,
That would be to Kelly J.
yeah, I didn't send it to that person. I just I think I'd sent it to Michael. So let me just
That's fine.
see. Um,
I think we're gonna have to decide at the end before it goes live where these will lead.
yeah, I had sent a summary for the icons below on the homepage banner. Please confirm the links I've chosen below. That was to Matt, I think. Hold on one second. Yeah, so become a member should go to join CIM. Become a chartered manager should go to the chartered management program
Okay.
page, and chartered management program. See, become a chartered manager and become a manager, become a member and chartered management program. There's maybe I have to get Matt to confirm those because hold on.
Yeah, send that to Michael. He will direct it to the correct person. But for
Okay.
example, when you want to make that change, you just write become a manager should lead to, and then provide the link so that there's no
Yeah.
taking where
Yeah.
pages to go.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, is cutting and pasting the links where they need to go. So I also had like links provided to the homepage banners, like those banners that are
Mm-hmm.
flipping, and getting those updated.
Right.
The other thing is that they have two videos for promotional use. Now they're very similar, so I would have Matt choose one video.
Mm-hmm.
We probably have to have a place to put the videos though somewhere. I'm not sure. Maybe under resources. I'm not sure. Um,
Maybe. Is it something that is it a promotional video?
yeah, they're both promotional videos. See, there's uh, the what page is that? You're in news and events, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the brochure is already under news, and there's already an image of
Oh,
it
there it
there.
is. Yep.
Yeah. So there's the brochure and
Okay, there's
the
already exists an image.
yeah, an image. Yeah.
Okay, well,
So um, wouldn't I don't know.
gonna make it a bit nicer than that.
Should probably go under publications too, though.
What,
Maybe
the
not. Maybe
brochure?
not. Yeah, maybe not.
No,
I don't know. Yeah,
different.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, I need to find a place on the homepage to put the video, and um, I'm not sure where it should go. And I was thinking that there should be a link to the brochure also, like a call out for the brochure.
You don't want to overwhelm your homepage.
No,
I'm
I
sure
know.
Kelly J will have suggestions for you in that regard because you've got a lot of sort of visual things here already.
Yeah, yeah.
If you make
Um,
it crowded,
Yeah, the video, like I'm trying to help them with their, like, so I mean, I didn't choose the items that went on the homepage to begin with.
okay,
I wasn't involved in that. So I'm here now to help optimize everything.
right.
So the banner, the depth of the banner, like the
Hmm.
height of the banner on the homepage is also something that I think I mentioned in another email so I know that in the internal pages it's been reduced, and Matt still feels like it's very
Oh, yeah.
uh, high for the homepage and wants it uh, reduced.
Reduced on the home page, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then so there's still like some updates that need to be done, like the learn more buttons haven't been adjusted. Like
Mhm.
I know the person that's doing the homepage will probably have that done. And then the icon in the tab needs to be updated to the flame. Uh, I forget what that's called. There's a term for it.
Oh, hear that? Yeah, there is a word for it. I don't know what it is.
I can't. I had it. It's anyway. So, um,
It escapes me at the moment.
yeah, it's
I heard it,
okay.
I
So,
know it.
um, yeah. So, um, yeah. So I think we're probably pretty good right now. The other question I think I had. Let's see. Um, yeah. So there was a recommendation from the woman who manages the accredited programs, uh, which is under academic programs. It says nationally accredited educational programs, that one there. So she's asked that she get her own icon on the homepage. Um,
Really?
so I, pardon me?
I said, okay.
Yeah, so where it says on the homepage where we have like become a member, become a um, chartered manager and program, ask us management direct and news and events, I have to ask which one we can swap out and add her program in instead.
So, someone in particular, like an institution here, wants their logo
No,
over.
not an institution. The woman who manages the recruitment of these institutions for the CIM.
Oh,
So she wants on the homepage something along the lines of, become an accredited program
mm-hmm.
as a call to action in one of those icons. So but the icons there, like I said, become a member is pretty straightforward. It goes to the join page. Become a chartered manager is going to go to the CMP. Well, maybe. Let's see. Should go to the C manager page under designations. Become a chartered manager, yeah. And then hmm, chartered manager program. I see. Goes to the chartered manager overview page. Yeah, it's tricky. I'm not sure. I think probably news and events can probably go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're gonna let me get rid of access management direct. That one has to stay. But I think news and events might go, and maybe I'll find a way to do one, and you guys can do an icon for that. But I'll confirm. I'll send an email.
Okay.
All
I,
right. Okay. Well,
did
I think
want
we've
to
made some pretty good progress.
I did want to show you the style sheet for the website because
Okay.
it is just the site webfactional.com saying, this, and then
Mhm.
/styles.
Mhm.
That gives you all of the styles that we use on the website. So the
Okay.
boxes, for example, on the members only page are these boxes right here.
Okay.
That's the code for it.
Okay.
And then you would just pay here. It would be like a H4, and then your connections, and then an end H4, and that's what you've got. That
Yep.
looks like that.
Okay.
But those are just as in
Can
case.
you scroll to the video one that you have there? So responsive video code. Yeah.
All you would need to do would be to add
The
um,
YouTube link.
this
Yeah.
bit right here.
Hmm. I'm just wondering, like from your point of view, where would you say we could host that video content? There are two right now. There will likely be more. Um, you
Well,
know.
in that case, if you're going to have like that could be under resources, video content. We could make like a whole page of it.
Hmm.
We have
Okay.
that, I think, for one of our other associations.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Maybe we create that page right now and just do like a coming soon because I think those videos should go in there. Um,
resources
yeah.
right here. and we'll create the page. And what are we going to call it? Video.
I think just videos should
Okay.
be,
Videos.
for now. I mean,
Show a menu, yes. Enabled, yes. Oh, actually, we don't want source code. Videos coming soon.
yeah, and we'll just leave that for now, but I think there needs to be a home for them.
So we click on that, and we have a videos here at the very end.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll see what Matt, like, because I can change that title, right? If he
Oh,
wants it to
yes.
be called something else.
Yep. You want to change it, you just, resources, you just go into the page. Like I say, when you hit edit, just click on that. It opens it. You can adjust the window size by going to the bottom right, dragging it,
Yep. Yep.
and then just you can change that. And then to paste your content, you just click on that and copy and paste from whatever you're doing,
Okay.
and click OK, and then save.
Okay.
And if
And
you ever
in the
have any questions,
drop-down menu, if we need to rename the menu item, how would I do that?
oh, sure, that would be in settings,
Okay. Oh,
and
there.
then
Okay. Great.
title, and that will
Okay.
change your URL slug. So if you got a link to that page from anywhere else, then it needs to change.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And the shorter URLs that I provided, did you see those or no? I'm not sure if Michael shared those with you or if there was someone else.
Shorter URL.
Well, it was basically because these videos have a call to action at the end that say visit cim.ca // C manager, as opposed to, you know, academic program, chartered management program, CMP overview. Do you know what I mean? They were shorter. So the video, one's to the CMP and one's to the chartered manager designation, but they're not the big long links, right? We don't have those in the video. We just have short links, like vanity URLs, basically.
That just what was that last bit? The what URLs?
Like a vanity URL. So the video, at the end of the video, it says visit cim.ca / C manager. Well,
Right.
right now, everyone's in a hurry because those links don't exist.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? The C manager / C manager doesn't exist, / CMP doesn't exist. So I had sent the request that those links get created and redirect to the appropriate pages, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah,
So that
so
will
that's
probably
why.
happen.
Yeah, I've emailed Michael about that, so
Okay.
it'll probably be okay. But just letting you know.
Alrighty.
Okay, well that was great. Thanks so much for the overview. And if I have any questions, I will let you know. But I've got to get on the phone with Matt right now and go over the stuff with him.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Okay, you're welcome, Shannon. If you have any questions at all, you can always contact me.
Thank you so much, Elkie.
Okay, have a great day.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.